What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. As you can see, my FL5 is back in my possession after I got the tire replaced at the dealer, and I'm so excited to have it back. I wanted to make this video to talk about the cost of ownership over the past month or so that I've had this car, and I wanted to show you guys what you might expect from owning a Type R. Before we get started, I would like to ask you guys to subscribe and like the video if the information was helpful to you. It does really help me a lot in terms of growing the channel and giving you guys more great content. Now, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Now, the biggest cost that I will be incurring on the car is my monthly payment. If you've seen my last video talking about my purchasing experience, you know that I am financing this car for 36 months with a down payment. I put around $5,000 down payment, and I'm also rolling gap insurance into my payment plan. So with that in mind, my payment for the car each month is going to be $1,273.02. So about $1,300 on a car payment for the Civic Type R. That's at 36 months and 2.74% interest rate. Now, next up is the next highest cost, which will be the insurance. So I'm 26, I am a homeowner, and I have multiple vehicles. So with homeowner and multi-vehicle discounts, as well as good drivers, I have no tickets, no speeding tickets, no deductions on my license. I'm paying exactly $815 for 6 months on the car, and that comes out to be around $136. So it's kind of expensive, but I'm young. So the insurance might cost me more in the long term. I'm with State Farm. So if you guys know any insurance carriers that will be less expensive, let me know down in the comment section below. And the next cost I want to talk about is the longest running cost, which is fuel. Over the past month or so, I've driven about 1,700 miles on this car, and that includes the trip back from Ohio when I picked it up. So over the past month or so, my total gas cost is $261.38. I'm using the app, the Fuely app, where I track my mileages and cost of gas. So with that in mind, my average MPG is about 26.7, and my best MPG was 27.6, which was about last week. And keep in mind, my commute from home to work and back is a lot of highway traveling and some stop and go traffic. Some days there will be accidents and there will be more sitting around and not driving as much. So that varies my MPGs. I also do 2 to 3 polls per day on my drive home and back, and just for fun. And even with those, I'm still averaging pretty good mileage. So big thumbs up to Honda for the fuel efficiency of this car and this engine. And during this past month, I did have a big unexpected expense, which is the tire replacement. If you don't know, these run from factory, the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's in size 265/30/19s, and those go for around $400 on Tire Rack, and that's what my dealer charged me. They also charged $60 in labor, which is mounting, balancing, and all that jazz. And putting taxes on top of that, out the door, I paid $508.89 for the replacement of one tire. So if you're thinking about buying a Type R and you live in a environment where your roads are not as good, you probably want to purchase the wheel and tire protection packages. I've seen a lot of members on Facebook saying that they bought the package and it's already paid off for them. So if you live in an environment where roads are not as good, it could be something that you should look into. And besides from that, that is kind of all I spent in the first month as far as cost of keeping the car running. I'll put the total up there somewhere just for you guys to see. And your cost may vary depending on your age, as far as insurance goes, your gas prices, where you live has a big difference on gas prices. I paid around $4 a gallon on average on 493 where I live. So it's not super terrible, and it's a pretty efficient car overall. And that is it for you guys today. Make sure you stay subscribed, because tomorrow I will be installing a performance mod that will improve the noise that this car makes. So stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.